Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do in this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Let's keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. So this is part 2 to the news feed for Friday. Part 1 was a few hours ago. I've still got at least 10 things to go through with you, and of course if anything else happens over the weekend, I will of course be getting that information out to you as soon as possible as well. But we're going to start off with calendars again. This time it's the turn of the Cyberverse calendar. So it's still Transformers, but this is the Cyberverse one. So this, I suppose, is more aimed at the kids, whereas the other one is a little bit more perhaps adult orientated. You can see there we've got all the 12 individual months, but I believe, because it says on the front 16-month calendar, that there'll be just one page as well for the remaining 4 months, including September of this year. So the pictures there zoomed in of the characters and the individual months. You can see you've got all your favourite characters there from the Cyberverse cartoon. Right, moving on to these. I mentioned this and the other one with to do with the leader class figure, which is of course Dragon Megs, but they've also added now the deluxe figures. So your deluxe figures for Legacy Wave 3, if you want to see some official images or just I suppose official video of the figures doing 360 turns, on their website right now, on Smyths website, they've got Point Blank. I'm sure they've changed his name back to Point Blank. He was called Blanca. We've got Crankcase, and we have got Skullgrin. I'm not too sure if Dead End is on there. I'm sure he is, but I just took these pictures from the internet, and I'm sure he is. Don't quote me on that, but it'll be odd for him not to be there considering they've got everything else. But if you want to see some official images, official videos of the products, 360 full spin, check out Smyths website. You can check out Smyths website. Even though it's a UK based toy store, you can obviously check this out anywhere in the world. Right, moving on. This looks very, very good, to be fair as well. This is a third party. This is Shatter, and this is from Toy World, and this is of course from the Bumblebee movie. So there we've got an official, I suppose, marketing image of the jet with a beautiful background. Same there with the other version, the alternate mode, the other mode, the car, and indeed the robot. I think that's taken direct from the movie. Then we've got the figure there. Now, all three of them modes look absolutely fantastic. Usually, obviously, you get one weaker mode, shall we say, but all of them look, I think, fantastic. There's not much more information on this at all. You've just got these images. There, of course, is the one alternate mode, and indeed, there again is the other alternate mode. We've got no idea on price, on time frame. There's the bot mode. It just looks stunning. It looks really, really good. All we know is that it's Toy World. It's from Shatter, obviously the character from the Bumblebee movie, and hopefully we will have more information on this soon. And as soon as we do, I will be letting you know as soon as I find out. Right, this is what I really like as well that they're doing in Japan at the moment. So although we've had Velocitron for quite a while and it's just managing to make its way over there, they always seem to have little comics with everything. So there's a 2-page Velocitron comic, and T-Formers, if you want to read this, there's page 1, and there's a translation there as well. So I'm not going to read it all out for you. In fact, actually, if you want to read it yourself, there you go. You can have a quick look at the images now, and then you can pause that, or you can just go to T-Formers as well. I don't understand that, but I just wanted to show you this. I will translate the last bit, because there's the last page, and you can see there, and the translation says, it just says, the winner is Override from this star. Scourge seems to be unhappy with the results, but the race has never stopped running. But I like the fact that they do this. I've just started getting a couple of Henkei figures, and they've always got a little comic inside that. It's only 2-4 pages, whatever, but it's just a nice little touch. And I know we get the IDW Shattered Glass ones, but it'd just be something nice again if we had some more packaged material, shall we say, inside the figures. I really like that whole idea, to be honest. Here's potentially another leak, which we're not surprised by because there's loads happening at the moment. The only thing that is not a surprise, it's just I've got no idea what it is, and nobody else has either, because there's no actual code for what genre or what toy line it's coming out underneath. Normally we've got War for Cybertron, DLX, War for Cybertron Deluxe, or we've got Movie or whatever. All we've got is it's going to be a Generations figure, maybe, and he's going to be called Holiday Optimus Prime. And that's the listing that's been found online. So the listing exists. It's called Transformers Generations Holiday Optimus Prime, and that is going to be the product number. But as yet, we don't know, as I say, what toy line it's going to be, if it's a movie, if it's, you know, whatever it is. That's the official listing that's had been found. So hopefully we'll find more about that soon as well. Right, here's some in-hand images of Claymore, and again, I'm looking forward to receiving this figure. I think it looks stunning. It's a great use, great idea for the RC mold. I think it's the strongest color scheme, to be honest. Really can't wait to get my hands on this figure myself. This obviously doesn't look like an official release. They are good images. They don't look like an official release because the product's got still, you know, the whatever they call prototype numbers on his waist. So whoever's managed to get hold of this figure, again, I don't think they should have it, unfortunately. But we're going to have a quick look at some of the pictures, and we wait yet to find more official images and see what they look like and how they compare to the others. But I like the look of this figure. Again, I say I was one of the people, the RC mold sort of surprised me, the transformation. I never expected it to be anything like what it was. I really like Road Rocket. I think the colour scheme for Road Rocket worked, and Flame War, I think that's the best use of the mold for the colour scheme that they're putting on at the moment. Right, moving on. I suppose this is a bit of a sad thing, or a little bit of an anticlimax as well. There's a video on this you can watch. This is, and the reason why it's quite sad is because it's IDW's publishing. It's their schedule for the upcoming New York ComicCon. So obviously it's going to be Transformers, sometime related, but it's going to be the last one, obviously, because IDW are relinquishing their, is it connection? Is it their license? Is it whatever it is, the official term that I can't think of at the second. They're obviously not going to be doing Transformers comics. So there's a video, exclusive panels and signings. There's full information. If you go to IDW's YouTube, or if you go to TFW 2005, there's a video there with full information of what to expect if you're going to New York Comic Con. It does say in here, though, there's Andrew Griffin, who's been writing the Shattered Glass 2. He's going to be doing signings. So is Livio Ramondelli, Transformers Escape, and he also the artist of the Kill Lock. And from EJ Stew from Transformers Last Bot Standing. So quite good. Yeah, it'll be good to go and see that, I would imagine. I think seeing the comic writers is brilliant to meet them in person, because I think they're fantastic. The artists, I couldn't do it myself. I suppose that's what it is. I'm really impressed by artists and comic writers, because it's just something that I just couldn't do myself. So they really impress me when I get to meet them in person. Right, couple more funny things now. Well, funny or stranger things, but at the moment in the world of Transformers, nothing surprises me. So does anybody remember Optimus Prime that was released for the movie? This was, of course, Mr. Potato Head as Optimus Prime. They've gone and done another. This is called Potatoes, and this there's a few of them. This is Optimus Prime for Potatoes. You can also see there's going to be Sonic. There's also going to be a Kiss one. What else is there at the top? Garbage Pail Kids, Big I can't even say it. The Big Lebowski. Crazy. So there's going to be an Optimus Prime one, Potatoes. I've zoomed in on the picture, and you can see there's all the pieces as well. So exactly like a potato head, you can build it up. No more information on when it's coming out, but it looks like it's coming out pretty soon. Right, moving on to Earthspark and Hasbro brand. There's quite a bit of information with this, to be honest. So at the moment, there's going to be a Hasbro. Let me just give you the spiel for this. This follows on from what I was saying on Wednesday. There's a brand licensing get-together for Hasbro in Europe 2022. It's the Expo. Now, do you remember I said there was a list of everything they were looking at, which was merchandise and all that? And this is basically some images from there. So there, of course, is the Earthspark cartoon, which they're going to be doing lots of merchandise for. And there's going to be loads more information on this coming out as the expo progresses. But there's some of the merchandise now. So we've got Blitzwing there from the Bumblebee movie. We've got a Bumblebee there. We saw that not so long ago, to be honest. I can't think exactly what it was called. It was called a DZNR, wasn't it? What's Inside. So that was the plush figures. We already know about the Royal Mail stamps. We already, as I say, are aware there's going to be clothing brands as well. So there's going to be loads more information, loads more products, and loads more, I suppose, affiliations, making products for Transformers coming out of this European Expo at the moment. And the final thing which is going to give us more information, this time with regards to Earthspark, is if you live in Australia, there is the Sydney showground. It's their Comic-Con, as you can see. It's the Oz Comic-Con 2022, and this is the official picture for it. And the big thing about Transformers Earthspark is we are being told that at that show there are going to be Earthspark figures in their official packaging. So there we go. There's going to be loads over the weekend. There's just going to be pictures of everything appearing from the Tokyo Fair, from the Australian one, from the European Hasbro thing. So come next week, there's going to be loads and loads more to see as well. Right, again, huge thank you to everybody for the 1 million views. I still can't believe it myself, and I just found it. I was just perusing, checking back, and I checked that I'd gone over 1 million views at some point about 4 days ago now, to be honest. So that was a very nice surprise. So can't wait to do the live stream on Saturday night, 10 p.m. So that's tomorrow. Can't wait to do that. I'm desperately trying to do a decent transformation process video for Shuki. One that you can see and one that you can understand, and hopefully will be as informative as my other transformation process videos. And again, just working my way through the list. New figures, old figures. Again, let me know what you want to see as well. More Japanese exclusives coming up. And again, huge thank you to everybody for watching this, liking, sharing, and again, just sitting down and listening to me waffling on about Transformers. Thanks very much. Take care. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. No, it is not. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.